Hello to all my friends out there. Here we are again. So today I was working on the stockpile and I realized you can easily stockpile 1 month's food in one box. And so if you stockpile 12 of these boxes, you've had food for a year. So I'll show you. The first one is I have some pasta, macaroni, and noodles. And I try to get good noodles, just in case I ever had to eat them. And then I have various meals like these sides. You can put bacon, or in the Mexican one you can put hamburger. And then I recently started stockpiling these Creo type meals, and they're getting very difficult to find. I was trying to find them today. I got these at 99 cents only. I only have 3, but I will be getting more. And I have various macaroni and cheese. I have mashed potatoes. I have waffle mix. I have pancake mix. I have like scallop potatoes. So enough for a month. That was box number 1. So if you approach the stockpile by the box, and you get 12 boxes, and if you keep everything boxed up and you had to evacuate, you could be out of here in a couple minutes. And so this box, I have all 50-cent soups. I can't find them the way I used to. And then I have pretzels, and I have crackers, various crackers, and I have some spoons. So that one is soup and crackers. I have about 21 cans, but I do have a month's worth of soup. So that's an easy approach. So the hamburger helper type thing and the soup. And then in this box I have peanut butter and honey. So you can have peanut butter and honey sandwiches. Let me see if this thing is still going. Okay, my phone has been a nightmare. So I bought this dehydrator at the thrift store, and I was, dehydrating things. So the first thing I dehydrated, and I had never dehydrated anything in my entire life. Now where is my baggies? But these will come in handy. So here is the first thing I dehydrated, some peppers that I bought. I'm keeping mine in the freezer because I'm a bit of a novice. And so I read you just keep them in Ziploc baggies, or if you're new and you don't have a bunch of jars. And then the second thing that I dehydrated was I had some crookneck squash. But what I want to demonstrate, so I filled my whole dehydrator up. I will be dehydrating some more stuff tomorrow. I have all kinds. Here are radishes I bought, and I bought all this stuff radically marked down. Okay, so I have 2 more trays of dehydrated, and this is really easy to do. And I wanted to mention this as well. I bought this stuff I bought the dehydrator at the thrift store for $10. So by keeping your eye out, you can find your stuff at the thrift store. Okay, so now this is what I wanted to show you. I have never done this. I used to get in so much trouble in school because I would read it and I go, oh yeah, I know how to do it. No, I didn't. Okay, so what you do is, you get the air pretty much out, and then you get, this is like siphoning the gas. this is like, you know, if you don't have all the equipment. And then, and I have a cough. Anyway, so you get the idea that you can get most of the air out. Okay, now, I want to make a cheat meal, of course. So I had meatballs left, and I was watching a good video, and I was going to put tomato sauce. Here's my meatballs, and what I did is I fried my meatballs in a little oil, and those are my dehydrated bell peppers, and I have some dry onion in there. And I was watching a good video, and I'll tell you what it is if I can. If my phone doesn't, I'm trying to go as fast as I can. My son's going to fix it tomorrow. So you just, you know, use your seasonings you have. So I have a little garlic and parsley, so that'll be good. And the dry onions were already in there. So to dehydrate my onions, I put 1 cup bouillon beef. And I have some Italian seasoning. And I have some crushed red peppers. So this is going to make a pretty good little spaghetti. A cheap little spaghetti. Okay, now, the other thing, so look, this is looking pretty decent. What if you don't have a jar of spaghetti sauce? What if you can't? So for a month, if you had 4 of these little cans of tomato sauce, you could make a pretty decent little batch of spaghetti. So here's the spaghetti. Onion, garlic, mushrooms, I didn't put mushrooms, oregano, parsley, red pepper, tomato sauce, and hamburger. Okay, so when I was doing the greatly reduced shopping, I harvested, because I've been trying to do this, this is some green bean seeds, and this is some crookneck squash seeds. And as soon as they are dry, I'm just going to put those in. I'm going to be harvesting my own seeds. Oh, and my garden is doing pretty well. I can't believe it. It's actually doing better than it was this summer. It's pretty cold here. Now, I didn't take it out, but I want to show you. Okay, this is the cooked fruit 1/2. This is pears. I covered them with water. I cooked them, I added a little sugar, and then I added some lemon. And then I made somewhere, my phone is really, really disruptive. I made some muffins, pear muffins, and the phone cut out, and I want to give you the recipe before it cuts out again. This is the worst video ever. Here's the pear muffin recipe. I put it on Twitter. But what I wanted to mention, so 1 3/4 cup flour, 2 teaspoons baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon soda, 1/8 teaspoon salt, 1 cup sugar, 1 pear, 2 eggs. These 1 teaspoon vanilla, 1 cup milk, 1/3 cup oil, 1 tablespoon cinnamon. I added a 1/2 tablespoon nutmeg at 400 for 17 to 18 minutes. Okay, my spaghetti is looking good now. What I was going to do is I was going to drizzle these with tomato sauce and sprinkle Parmesan cheese on top, but this is going to make so much more food. And then I have some pasta. And this is going to be good too. I used to do that all the time with the, I didn't put the 1 cup beef broth on there, but it does have that. So see how this is so much more food than just a few meatballs? And with the pear muffin recipe, you could use these. I'm going to be dehydrating all kinds of stuff. Let me see if this thing is still going. It has really ruined my life. Now life is getting good, you guys. What I have is candy. You know what would have been really, really good? Parmesan cheese. If I could find it. So take a look. Okay, now, and I have, here's my radishes that I bought. Now, this is what I want to show you. I was watching videos and I realized that you can fry hamburger, you can put macaroni, cover it with water, and put about a half a bag of this seasoning in. And it's going to be a really nice meal. I might make that tomorrow. All right, now, I want to mention some videos. Homestead Tessie Mobile Home Living, if you're not following her, this is a good way. That's why I decided to try to dehydrate the food. Marco Pierre White recipe for chili con carne. Now this is where I got the gumbo recipe idea. Chaplin's Classics, J.D. Hill, New Orleans Chicken Gumbo. And then Future Man Spaghetti like my mom used to make it, Tom Willett. So that's where that came from. All right. Guys, this is the video from hell. Oh my goodness. That's okay. The content is good. The content is legit. The video is not. Okay, what this is some pear with crumble on top. And I use my cooked fruit. And this is really yummy. Let me see. I've had it in the refrigerator for a while, but let me show you. This could be any cooked fruit. And I use the Land of Lakes. This is really good. Let me show you. The homemade fruit is really yummy. See? So if you can find the fruit marked down, I want to give you the crumble recipe. Here's the crumble recipe. 3/4 cup flour, 1/2 cup brown sugar, 1/2 teaspoon cinnamon, and I added nutmeg, and 6 tablespoons butter. And also I want to give you the recipe for the crumble. No, not the crumble. Okay, so now that's enough recipes. This is my lime water with sugar I still have left over. So see how this is like a nice batch of spaghetti? A nice hefty batch of spaghetti. I started with a few meatballs. I don't know how I can smile, but I will fake it. Okay, now let me taste this, and I will tell you, if it doesn't taste good, I'm going to tell you it tastes like not good. Yummy, yummy. Okay, this week I've done quite a few good meals. So if you can stockpile your food by the box, 1 month, and you can buy clothes at the thrift store, and you can find a way to save a little money, and you can buy all your food non-taxable, and you can find your food drastically reduced, in time it's going to make a big difference. Your food is not going to be an issue. You're going to make some gumbo or some spaghetti really cheap. You're going to have plenty of food. I have to tell you, the spaghetti is really, really good. And you know, you can stock sometimes you can get the tomato sauce 4 for $1, but even 3 for $1. That's going to give you a month for $1.20 as opposed to 1 jar for $1, and it's actually good. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and God bless you all.